to all our assembled guests, of course our chief guest who has just arrived, and all the students and faculty members of the Julien Day School, its 3 campuses. As you know that today is a very happy and a very significant occasion for all of us. Julien Day School comes to Howrah, and this is not only a thing of significance for the school, but also for the people who live around here. We can almost see from here that a new township is coming up, right? Very, very proud to announce today that apart from the school, which would have the hallmark, the stamp of excellence of the Julien Day brand, we are also planning to bring up a Howrah Heritage Center, something which is very strangely missing in an area, in a district which is so rich in its history, its traditions and its heritage. Today we would be commencing with a short ceremony. First of all, we are going to have the processional hymn, which would be sung by the choir, which comprise students of Julien Day School, Kalyani. So can we begin the processional hymn, following which Mrs. S.E. Broughton would be reading Psalm 127 verses 1 to 6. So if we are all ready, we can start with the processional hymn. At Julien Day School, which already has 3 campuses in various parts of West Bengal, in Kolkata, in Ganganagar and also in Kalyani, is a school which has seen 6 decades and has evolved with the times. It is a school which is truly equipped to make a person an absolutely a global citizen in all sense of the term. In the modern socio-cultural context, everyone has to live in global terms rather than regional terms, and Julien Day School, with its insistence on all-round development of personalities, perhaps the school ideally suited to make a person a true global citizen. And now we are going to commence the hymn, which would be accompanying the procession. The hymn would be presented by the Julien Day School Kalyani students, and after that we would be requesting Mrs. Broughton to read from the Bible.
From Psalm 127, verses 1 to 6. Unless the Lord builds a house, the builder's work is useless. Unless the Lord protects the city, the sentry do no good. It is senseless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night, fearing you will starve to death. For God wants His loved ones to get their proper rest. Children are a gift from God. They are His reward. Children born to a young man are like sharp arrows to defend him. Happy is the man who has his quiver full of them. That man shall have the help he needs when arguing with his enemies. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
And now we would request Mrs. Nodini Chakraborty, DM Howrah, and our chief guest today to lay the foundation stone for Julien Day School, Howrah. She would be casting the first handful of earth, followed by we thank our chief guest for doing the needful, and may we now request Mrs. S.E. Groton, our managing trustee, to lay the text from the Bible also in the designated area. And now, can we request all the others who are present here today to cast the earth on Reverend Noelson, Mr. J.J. Groton, Mrs. R. Roy is not here with us today, Dr. M. Ness, Mr. E. Jan, our trustees, Mr. Tonmoy Bhattacharya, Mr. S.R. Banerjee, as well as the principals from our different campuses, the principal of Julien Day School, Kolkata, Mr. Gomes, the principal of the Ganganagar Julien Day School, Mr. J.K. Sen, and Mr. N. Gomes, principal of Julien Day School, Kalyani. We would request all of you to kindly cast the earth over the stone. And we would also request Reverend Noelson to say a prayer on this occasion.
Reminding us to God, even us, myself, in the way of honor, by your great goodness, help us to live beauty to the end.
And now a Christmas carol presented once again by the choir comprising the students of Julien Day School, Kalyani.
My child, Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day, and I will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. No time ago in
Thank you, that was wonderful. And may we now request Reverend Julien to say a prayer for the school, followed by a prayer for the country. Once again, we would request the microphone to be handed over to Reverend Julien.
Heavenly Father, send thy blessings on the teachers and scholars of this school, which we begin in your name. And grant that as the minds of thy children grow in knowledge, so their hearts may be daily drawn to thee and thy holy commands. Amen. Pray for our country. Almighty God, who rulest the hearts of men, bless our land and all who are in authority. Draw together in true fellowship those who belong to every part of India. Help us to be good citizens and to work together for the establishment of thy righteousness in our homes and in our schools. Amen. Please stand for the singing of the school song.
Unto God's mercy and protection we commit you. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and give you his peace and upon his school. And the blessing of God Almighty, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be among you and remain with you always.
With that, we come to the end of this little ceremony. May we now request our chief guest and our other distinguished guests who would be on the dais to be escorted onto the dais. The District Magistrate Howrah, Mrs. Nandini Chakraborty, as well as our other distinguished members who would be on the dais, Reverend Noel Sen, Mr. J.G. Broughton, members of our trustee, Mr. Donmoy Bhattacharya, Mr. S.R. Banerjee. We would request our students to come and present bouquets to our chief guest, D.M. Howrah, and the other distinguished guests of the dais. Distinguished members of the school and guests would now be felicitated by the students. Our chief guest, Mrs. Nandini Chakraborty, as well as the other distinguished members of the school, its board of trustees, and our other wishers, everyone who has a very significant contribution to today's program. And now, of course, we would request Mrs. Nandini Chakraborty, the D.M. Howrah, our chief guest today.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great privilege and honor to extend on behalf of the Managing Trustee, Mrs. S.E. Broughton, the Chairman, Mr. Julien Broughton, respected members of the Julien Educational Trust, Dr. Noel Liss and Mr. E. Dunn, the Administrator of the Julien Days Chain of Schools, Mr. Tanmay Bhattacharya, Member of the Advisory Board of Julien Day Schools, Mr. S.R. Banerjee, and the Principals, Mr. Gerard Gomes and Mr. Nicholas Gomes, a very warm and cordial welcome to each and every one of you present here on this occasion. We deem it a great honor and privilege to have in our midst a very eminent and highly esteemed personality whose gracious presence on this auspicious and historic occasion will make each member of this huge JDS family feel proud and above all will always remain a source of unlimited strength and continuous motivation. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and extend a very warm, a very hearty welcome to Mrs. Nandini Chakravarti, our chief guest for today. In her dual role as District Magistrate and Collector of Howrah, Mrs. Chakravarti has a very, very busy schedule. And despite that, she has graciously consented to be present among us, which bears ample evidence of her care and concern, her involvement and support towards the growth and development of Julien Day School, Howrah. In this connection, we would also like to mention of two other personalities who, because of their other assignments which were suddenly unforeseen, couldn't be present today, but they are very much in spirit with us on this occasion. I refer Mr. Neeraj Kumar Singh, Superintendent of Police, a very able, a distinguished officer of the Indian Police Service who has left an indelible mark wherever he had been posted, and Mr. Abhijit Chaudhary, whose rural development is speciality. At the moment, he is the chairman of the Sundarban Development Board. Julien Day School, Howrah, is not going to be just one more school in Howrah district. I would like to borrow the words of W.B. Yeats on this occasion. It is not just filling in the bucket, but it's going to be lighting a fire of knowledge. As you know, the motto of Julien Day School is knowledge is power. And this, the fire of knowledge, will be spread over the entire district of Howrah. And I'm sure this will be a landmark, the major landmark of this district. People will remember as a very model school, as a school that cares, that a school that really is concerned about its neighbors. Julien Day School has not thought of Eastern Metropolitan Bypass as a landmark for our next branch, but it is here where the people need us most. We care for the people of Howrah, we care for this people of Bengal, and therefore we are here. And I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen, this day will be a historic day and it will definitely be remembered always. And we would take again to thank everyone, particularly you, your presence, which has given us a lot of support and encouragement. And finally, let us once again put our hands together, thank our chief guests, and really whose presence will always be felt and remembered by all of us. And the Board of Trustee members, who, despite all their assignments and odds, they have been able to come today. That only shows their support. We get support from all quarters, and I'm sure this support will need throughout to run this thing not only smoothly, but to make it stronger day by day. Thank you.
May we now request our chief guest for a few words.
Reverend Noel Sen, Mr. J.G. Broughton, Dr. N. Ness, Mr. E. Dunn, Trustee, Mr. S.R. Banerjee, Mr. G. Gomes, Principal, JDS Kolkata, Mr. G.K. Sen, Principal, Mr. N. Gomes, Principal, Kollani, and parents, teachers, and dear students. I'm extremely happy to be here today on this very warm, wintry December afternoon. It's indeed a day of hope. Hope because education and knowledge today implies hope. We are presently in this district which is steeped in history and culture. We are older than Kolkata, more than 200 years, and I'm happy there is also some kind of an heritage spot being created here. On behalf of the district administration of Howrah, I extend a very warm welcome to the Julien Day School for setting up their quality educational infrastructure in this district. We are expanding. I mean, just behind you, you could see the National Highway expanding its roads. We have international and national investments coming in towards industrial infrastructure. But it needs to be mentioned, it's imperative to mention that even today, education remains the bane of a society. We have not been able to create the right kind of educational atmosphere in Howrah. We do have a lot of infrastructures coming up, but the educational infrastructure still remains much to be desired. I'm aware that a lot of students from Howrah actually travel to Kolkata every day to avail of education there. Therefore, coming here, this initiative taken by the Julien Day School is indeed very appreciable, and I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the school authorities for this purpose. I'm sure you will have no difficulties in putting up your school here. We will extend all kinds of support that you require, and I'm sure the school is going to come up very quickly and become indeed a landmark in this district. We all venture into different professions, and wherever we go, there is one thing that constantly remains, is that the values that we imbibe in school is what actually stands by us. The teachers who teach us how to be truthful, honest, the values of probity, the values of righteousness is all what stands by us, no matter where we finally venture out in life. And I'm sure the school will strive to attain these ideals. I'm also happy to share with you that we are also improving the connectivity, and the Kona Expressway has since been declared as a National Highway 117C. It will be broadened further towards Calcutta, and I'm sure that will improve the connectivity. Students will find it easier to reach here. Once again, I thank you all for inviting me here today, and I wish the school all its success. Thank you.
We thank our chief guest, and may we now request Mr. J.G. Broughton, Chairman and Trustee, Julien Educational Trust, for his address.
Thank you, ma'am, for those wonderful words of encouragement. Honorable Chief Guest, Mrs. Nalini Chakravarti, District Magistrate and Collector, Mr. Abhijit Chaudhary, IS, Mr. Neeraj Kumar Singh, Superintendent of Police, guests, teachers, students and friends. This is an honor to formally address this August gathering where the protege and protectors of all our schools are present. I am very much delighted to see you this pre-Christmas afternoon. I have been waiting for this day for a long, long time. I started a search for land for the school in Howrah in the beginning of January 2005. I was shown quite a few properties, but I did not find them suitable for the type of school I had in mind. Eventually, when I did find this plot, which I'm sure you will all agree is ideal for and enough to set up a complete school. The project failed to take off due to real reasons I could not understand. Finally, it was due to Mr. Tanmay Bhattacharya, our administrator, who stood by me through thick and thin to make my dream possible. As I have discovered over the years that children are blessed with a particular talent, some of which are hidden, Some, of course, come out and expose them. It is a crime when the ones that are hidden are not exposed and brought out. And Julien Day School Howrah will do just that. Besides the educational part, the Julien Day School encourages the students to take part in extracurricular activities such as vocal music, Indian dancing, athletics, football, hockey, and cricket. For an all-round development of this talent, the child needs a regular touch of practice to excel in this department. With the burden of private tuitions, this is not possible. But I wish to make this possible by having a scientific approach to the daily routine of a child's timetable. As much as it is important to give the daily lessons a touch-up before retiring for the day, it is also very much important to give extra talent a brush-up every day. This can only be done with a professional approach to the school. In addition, I am sure everyone here will agree with me on this issue. Before this Christmas, Santa Claus has sent a crate full of gifts for my mother, Mrs. Sheila Broughton, which we can all share. This year, she has received the prestigious Mother Teresa International Lifetime Achievement Award, the Telegraphed in Schools Lifetime Achievement Award, and Sunday, she received yet another esteemed award from the Committee for the Anglo-Indian Newsletter for Lifetime Achievement, a hat-trick of awards. Therefore, we can merely say, yes, I think you can do better than that. And therefore, we can merely say that this is a year of awards, precisely a rewarding year for all Julienites. We can illuminate ourselves to her glorified halo and special news, another feather in the cap of all Julienites. All of you know that Mrs. Broughton herself is a success story. Whatever she touches becomes an instant success. My grandmother, late Mrs. Grace Julien, took over a small school in 1947 from Miss Belchambers in a humble way, and my mother has been running it since 1950, a total of 59 years. The sovereignty of success gradually gathered momentum. This journey of 5 decades has been a hallmark by Julien Day School Kolkata, Ganganagar and Kalyani, which also includes an orphanage of 12 babies. Sitting and trying to manage this vast expense from Krishnagar in the north end of Kalyani to Joka in the southern end of Kolkata, I always found it amazing how a person can create and manage so many things simultaneously, so meticulously. However, the passage of time is not even strong enough to challenge her creativity. At her age, average human beings retire, while she has started to spread her new wings, of which we are used to, but unaware. She has initiated to create a new chain of management which will now take care of our 6,000 students, but also has been bestowed with the responsibility to create a new branch of Julien Day School at Howrah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great news of this evening. The Julien Day School Howrah will be operative in the next academic year on our own land. As no child knows the way Santa Claus sends his gifts in the chilly winter night when all doors and windows are closed. 2 years ago, I started dreaming about a school at Howrah. I did not know how this dream of mine would come true. Thank you very much, Santa Claus, and I believe you are here. I have selected Howrah for the 4th school and not the Eastern Metropolitan Bypass, where every day a new school has been emerging with phenomenal free structure. Invitations for Julien Day School are still on, but I have turned them down. I've chosen Howrah as I know the people of Howrah need us. The question is, why? My grandmother, the late Mrs. Grace Julien, and my mother spent more than half a century for the cause of imparting education to the common people. And if you consider me the 3rd generation, I bear the same responsibility to build complete human beings where talents of various fields can develop themselves to become a genius. I promise this evening that I will do that. But what I need is your wholehearted support and cooperation, and I sincerely rely upon you. I will have to thank my mother, who after much reluctance and unwillingness, for reasons best known to her, has consented to my reasoning as I am drawn to the students of Howrah. I would like to thank Mr. Tanmay Bhattacharya, the administrator of Julien Day Schools, without whose support and backing I would not have been able to propel my dream into a reality, who at the very hint pushed and guided me into giving the Howrah branch a start. Thank you, Mr. Bhattacharya. I will have to thank Mr. J.K. Sen, the principal of Julien Day School, Ganganagar, who was my class teacher and principal when I was in school, who has always told me. On behalf of my family and my mother, I would like to extend my appreciation to all the teachers and students who have come here today in support of my cause. Thank you very much. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas, bright, happy and prosperous New Year. Thank you very much for making this day a success, and thank you for being so patient.
And there would be dance recitals as well as songs by our students.
Honorable Chief Guest and other respected guests, it is my privilege to convey you thanks on behalf of Julien Day School for your kind presence here. No doubt, your presence and good wish will take a long way to encourage us to build a model school by Julien Day Group. May God bless you. Thank you.
We thank our chief guest and the other members on the dais. May we request all of you to kindly take your seats in the audience so that we can set the stage and make it ready for the cultural program by our students. First, there is going to be a dance by the students of Julien Day School, Kolkata, followed by a dance by the Julien Day School of Ganganagar.
Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students and friends who are here present, we shall now begin our cultural program with the students of Julien Day School, Ganganagar, performing the first dance, which may be considered as a welcome dance.
seen Julien Day School Ganganagar performing that beautiful scintillating dance. Now we have the students of Julien Day School Elgin Road coming to enthrall the audience with their performance. Please give them a big hand. That was Julien Day School, Elgin Road, with that wonderful performance of their beautiful dance. And now we have the choir from Julien Day School, Kalyani. Please give them a big hand. Julien Day School, Kalyani.
I may never know the reason why. Something about the way you smile, you may never know the reason why. मौसम बेवफा Something in the way you smile, you may never know the reason why. Something in my heart just cried, you may never know the reason why. Oh Jana, निगाहों में है कैसा ये नशा, बताओ में है जादू कैसा तौबा, देना ये मौसम बेवफा.
Something in the way you smile, I may never know the reason why. Something in my heart just cried, you may never know the reason why.
Oh Jana, निगाहों में है कैसा ये नशा,
The way you walk,
बताओ में है जादू कैसा तौबा,
the way you talk,
देना ये मौसम प्यार का. Something in the way you smile, I will never know the reason why. Something in the way you smile, I may never know the reason why. Something in the way you smile, I may never know the reason why. Oh baby, something in the way you walk, something about the way you talk. Something about the way you walk, something about the way you talk. Oh baby, something about the way you walk, something about the way you talk. Oh baby, something about the way you walk, something about the way you talk. There comes a time when you hear a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on, pretend that day by day that comes somewhere else will make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need.
We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's no choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a day, just you and me. Send them your heart, so the Lord that someone cares, and the life will be stronger and free.
As God has shown us by turning stones to bread, so we all must lend a helping hand.
We are the world, we are the children, we are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's no choice we're making, we're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day, just you and me.
Seems to hope along, but if you just believe, there's no way we can fall. Let us realize that a change can only come
come on the stage is Julien Day School, Ganganaga staff and students choir. They'll sing a medley.
Compassionate friend, he made
final item of the day is a dance performance by Julien Day School, Ganganagar. Paguner Mohanai by Bhumi. They are going to dance to the tune of Bhumi Paguner Mohanai, which is based on Bihu dance of Assam, Bihu style.
তোর সাথে এইতে পান করে মোর মনের প্রজাপতি নাচি নাচি ঘুরি 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 ঘুরে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় আগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মোহায় রঙিন বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় আগুনের মোহনায় সুরের অন্তরে ঝিরঝিরি ঝর্ণা ধারায় নতুন রং ঝরে প্রেম রাঙা মোর কবিতা সুরের অন্তরে ঝিরঝিরি ঝর্ণা ধারায় নতুন রং ঝরে সবুজে সবুজে হৃদয় কেমন করে সবুজে সবুজে হৃদয় কেমন করে ও মোর দিন উড়িয়া যায় রে দিন উড়িয়া যায় অন্যের তোর ভাবনা গুনগুনিয়ে যায় রে গুনগুনিয়ে যায় ও মোর দিন উড়িয়া যায় রে দিন উড়িয়া যায় অন্যের তোর ভাবনা গুনগুনিয়ে যায় রে গুনগুনিয়ে যায় তোর স্বপ্নের ভ্রমণী মোর প্রেমের প্রহরী তোর স্বপ্নের ভ্রমণী মোর প্রেমের প্রহরী হৃদয়ের বাগিচায় নাচি নাচি ঘুরি ঘুরি উড়ি উড়ি উড়ে যায় মন হারানোর ঠিকানায় আগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মোহায় রঙিন বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় আগুনের মোহনায় আগুনের মোহনায় মন মাতানো মোহায় রঙিন বিহুর নেশা কোন আকাশে নিয়ে যায় আগুনের মোহনায় আগুনের মোহনায় আগুনের মোহনায়
The last item of the day is a duet song presented by Julien Day School, Kalyani students.
फिर तरह गर्भोदर